the Wights. First of all, why don't they take the ring, and who do the Wights answer to, or like where does their allegiance lie? Like, why didn't they take the ring off Frodo when they captured him?
That is a good question. I've always believed that they had their allegiance to the Witch King. I'm assuming they wouldn't feel the power of the ring in the same way that a Nazgul would, because they're totally different beings. Maybe they weren't even aware of what this thing was. I think that if you are some sort of an evil spirit, though, you should be able to sense that there's some power from this. As we've said, it's the most powerful, most evil artifact that exists. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. As I said earlier, I believe Frodo woke up before the others, and he wasn't even wearing white yet or something. So maybe they had left him to last to change and to, I don't know, to like take all of his belongings or rifle to them, and maybe they just hadn't got to that point and he woke up earlier than they expected. So maybe that's the reason. I don't know.
Well, yeah, you said it, and you were correct. They originally they had allegiance to the Witch King, but after several hundred years, they just kind of became bound to the land that they inhabited. They almost seem as if part of the Witch King's plan for war long ago, but they've been left forgotten and uncommanded. So they're nowhere near as powerful as,
Sure.
well,
Yeah.
they're not really that powerful at all, but they don't have a mind. They're just basically a memory and a
Yeah,
haunt.
I'd say the Witch King. Well, maybe he forgot about them, but I think he might just like wanted just to leave them there, just to kind of keep a sort of an evil presence around that
He
part of the
did
world.
he definitely didn't forget them, because the Witch King actually, when the Witch King and the Nazgul were searching out for the hobbits, he actually roused the Barrow Wights, and that's kind of what made them more powerful at this time. When the hobbits were going through the land, he
Oh
roused them
wow!
to try and, like, maybe
Keep a
get
lookout, lads.
to capture them.
Oh.
Um,
And then they
so
did capture them, and then they let them go.
well,
Yeah.
the thing is, the hobbits were caught, but the Whites didn't even alert the Nazgul. They didn't tell the Witch King. They just tried to recreate the look of the previous inhabitants of the graves, and they were looks like they were going to sacrifice them. So
Mm.
perhaps to eventually have four fresh skeletons to reanimate themselves, maybe they're just looking for. By the way, there's no answer to this. We have a
Yeah.
very, very small part of a small chapter in a book that we're trying to, like, figure out what's going on. It looks like they didn't care to tell the Nazgul. They were roused by the Witch King, but all they know is, like, we have been lingering around these bones. We want to reanimate new bones,
They're looking for
or maybe we're
entertainment,
just
so
they're just trying to carry out, like, the tasks that they've been doing for like hundreds of years. So it's more so just powered by the memory of the bones around them as well, rather than the Witch King himself.